Hello guys, and welcome to this next part of my Dragon Age Origins Let's Play. In the last part we went into the wilds and we are currently following this chastened trail sign. So I'm really curious to see where this leads, and we are also still looking for the Grey Warden documents that Duncan asked us to find. So let's continue our journey into the wilds, and I can already see and hear Darkspawn, apparently. Where are they? Are they going to appear again like the last time? Because I definitely heard Darkspawn. Yeah.
It is begun.
Let's make this quick! You are
So that's good. Trail sign.
I shall do it.
What's this?
Again, it's a trail sign, Jory, and apparently there's a battle going on between wolves and Darkspawn. Oh, he was already knocked down. My mistake.
As you say. It is a fine thing we've done.
Okay, I just went quiet there because a lot was going on and I accidentally turned off my sustainability. I'm still figuring everything out when it comes to combat. Hopefully I will get better later on in the game. I also noticed that I am able to level up. First I actually want to loot some more and now level my character. So from what I understand, actually for my character to be more accurate and for her attacks to hit the characters, I should actually invest in strength as far as I understand it. So I mean, constitution, since I'm a warrior, will be important at some point as well, but for now my health hasn't really been an issue. So I'll leave it like this for now, but once I start noticing that I'm getting hurt a lot, then I'll definitely will invest in constitution as well. But for now, I think strength is what I want to invest in. And yeah, I need the... What is this? Shattering blows. The character is as adept at destruction as at death and gains a large damage bonus against golems and other constructs. Well, we haven't met any golems yet, but the fact that there's an option to get this talent suggests that we will later on. So I think, why not? I'll get it for now. And we have missionary Rigby over here. So we have another person who's from the chantry in the wilds. Oh. Last Will and Testament. Oh, and we actually have a new quest, I guess. You found the last will and testament of someone named Rigby on a body in the Kokaria Wilds. Find the cache mentioned in the will and take it to Jeddah in Radcliffe. So I think we should probably look at the will so we can find this cache it is mentioning. So I need to go to my codex. Is there actually a codex for quests? That would be quest related. Perfect. This is the letter to Jogby. Yeah, Rigby's last will and testament. To whoever finds this note, this is the last will and testament of Rigby, the missionary, proud speaker of the Maker's word. I have come to the wilds to speak the chant, but I fear I will die here at the hands of the Darkspawn. I leave all that I came with to my wife, Jeddah. Should the read of this note feel charitable, I have buried a sealed lockbox in our camp, nestled in a Tevinter ruin in the western reaches of the wilds. It is my will that this lockbox finds my wife in Radcliffe and that it is still sealed shut when it reaches her. To my wife and my son, I apologize that my work has taken me from you, but I know that I die in the service to the Maker. Okay, that was quite a letter, or quite a will, I should say. So we have to find this box so we can give it to his wife. And he said it's in the western reaches of the wilds, nestled in the Tevinter ruins. So we have to find ruins, and it is in the western reaches. So this is the west, right? And there was a rune somewhere over there, I believe, where we encountered a lot of dog spawns. So I guess that is our best bet for this cache. But first we'll loot some more.
As you say.
Yay, insufficient. Do I actually have... I think since you are wielding 2 daggers, can you... No, you cannot. Okay. It was worth the try though,
It shall be done.
we're finding a lot of stuff, and we have another
As you say.
chastened trail sign, so that's good. So, unfortunately, I have to go back a little bit to find that cache that the Will was mentioning, because...
Look there. Poor slobs. That just seems so excessive.
Yeah, I agree with you, Alistair. But I'm really curious why these two... I mean, they were Jogby and Rigby, I believe their names were. Why were they in the wilds? Who were they trying to convert to the charm tree? I mean, so far I've only seen Darkspawn. There are not many people around here, so why would they be here? Yeah, look at that hidden cache. You rummage around in the rubble and find Rigby's secret cache. Inside is an iron lockbox sealed with wax. Wow, I can actually open it and keep it for myself, but I won't be doing that. I'm going to take the lockbox and bring it to Jeddah. Continue. I mean, that is the right thing to do. Plus, I have a feeling that some of my party members would probably not appreciate me stealing stuff that doesn't really belong to me. So, we found the cache. Do I actually already see the next trail sign? No, I don't. So I think we'll just keep heading south, because that is where the map seems to guide us. So that's what we'll do, because we still need to find those documents. And, well, maybe perhaps before I actually go further, I actually want to talk with Devith.
Yes?
Where are you from, Devith?
I grew up in a village about a day's trip to the east. Little blot you wouldn't even find on a map. Haven't been back in years. I struck out for the city as soon as I could outrun my pa. I've been in Denerim for what, 6 years now? Never liked it much, but there's more purses there than anywhere else.
So you are a cuphead.
And a pickpocket, thank you very much. Or was, anyhow. Who'd ever guess I'd end up a Grey Warden?
Yeah, I would have guessed. So how did the Grey Wardens find you?
I found them. I cut Duncan's purse while he was standing in a crowd. He grabs my wrist, but I squirm out and bolt. The old bugger can run, but the garrison caught me first. I'm a wanted man in Denerim, you see, so they were going to string me up right there.
Wow. So what happened then?
Duncan stopped them, invoked the right of conscription. I gave the garrison the finger while I was walking away. Don't know why Duncan wants someone like me, but he says finesse is important and that I'm fast with a blade. You bet your boots I am. Besides, it beats getting strung up.
Maybe this is a really strange comparison for me to make so suddenly, but the Grey Wardens kind of remind me of the crows in Game of Thrones. The Watch in Game of Thrones. I mean, they're not called the crows. Why did I say crows? I think they are called crows by the wildlings. What is their name? The Watch? I'm not quite sure how to call them, but I mean they are protecting is it Westeros, Game of Thrones, from the White Walkers, and here we have the Grey Wardens who protect Ferelden or Thedas, I believe it's called, from the Darkspawn. And both with the Watch in Game of Thrones and the Grey Wardens here in Dragon Age Origins, they do allow thieves and other shady people to join them simply because they need more people. So that's kind of interesting. The Grey Wardens and the Black Watch or the Watch actually have a lot in common. At least that's my opinion. So what do you think of Duncan?
All right for an old bugger. He's faster than he looks, too.
Okay, what do you think we should do now?
We still have to find those documents. I've never heard of a tower that stood for more than 10 years in this forest.
Let's go.
Hey, I'm following you, aren't I?
So yeah, they really do remind me of the Watch, Night's Watch, is it called, in Game of Thrones. That's actually kind of cool. Ooh. Oh, it's saving the game. That's never a good thing, right? Hey, we have another trail sign, but we also have some dog spawners.
Darkspawn have sensed us.
Oh, you're a mage. That kind of sucks, but I first need to kill you.
Right to the base! Right, say your prayers!
So he's dead, and I'm dead as well. Let's try killing this. Oh, it's also a ranked creature, so you have to be careful. Oh, and there's a standing trap. Hey. And I'm standing in another trap. Again. Hey. Quickly
It is begun.
try to kill.
Time for some fun! Down you go!
Okay. So that actually turned out well. I mean, Beth's health was quite low at the end, but we survived. And we have a dead soldier with some ashes apparently. Let's gather some loot, and I don't want to miss out on the... Look at... Oh, again? How many traps were there? Jeez. And we actually want to get the chase and trail sign since, I mean, I want to know where it leads. Can I? Yeah.
Looky here.
So we've done that. Do I think I saw something more lit up. Yeah. Oh, this trail leads here to the chase. Uh-oh, dog spawn. Be prepared, guys. Where are they?
There! More of the fiends ahead!
Yeah, oh yeah. I really have to time my strike.
We are that awesome.
Because it's kind of a waste if Alistair and my character both use
It is
my
begun.
pommel strike and his shield bash on the same character.
It shall be
That's
done.
that's kind of a waste. So I have to pay attention on which character he's attacking, I guess, or maybe I should order him around more. Because yeah, that's just not really handy. And we
I
have
shall
the
do it.
cache with many loot, and we like loot. Is actually a better two-handed weapon for me in here. No, it doesn't really seems to be the case. We do have a cool helmet though. Yeah, look at that. Jacen's robes, that's probably for a mage is my guess, and we do not have a mage in my party, so now we were wearing this helmet. I personally whenever there's the option in the game to hide your helmet, I usually do that because most of the times I don't really like the looks of the helmets, but I think I've already checked this, I think, at some point, and it doesn't seem that you can hide your helmets in this game, so I'll just wear it. And I mean, it has horns, it looks kind of cool, so we'll just keep it for now. Pile of rocks. You see a pile of stones covered in a fine layer of dust and ash. Sprinkle more ash on the pile of stones. Sure. What will happen now? Hey, we have a Gazarath?
Right,
Can I actually... Oh yeah, my pommel strike actually worked. That's cool.
Any last words? the death! Grey Waters!
Let's do it again. Let's. Yeah, there we go.
We must be victorious!
Be done.
Really suits you.
Well, good job, guys. And we actually get some loot from that as well. Enchanter's footing. So we get a lot of. Oh wait. We get a lot of armor for mages, it seems. Which, if my character were a mage, that would be really cool. But for now, we do not have a mage in our party, so I'll just keep it until we do. And we have more darkspawn, but I first want to... Oh, what are you doing? You can
As you
collect the
say.
elf fruit, thank you. So... yeah, let's just start attacking.
I should do it.
So there's a rank reach over here, but those guys are taking over. I'll attack this guy.
To the death! A bit more time.
Yeah, good job, guys. Again, so far we're doing great. Let's quickly loot these bodies. We actually get a lot of cool stuff from the ranked creature. And we have some... Oh, the cache is over there. We found the missing documents. But I first want to get some death roots. And we again found loot as well. Doesn't seem there's anything new for me. This chainmail isn't also... Maybe Alistair wants it, if it's better. No, he's already wearing some pretty good stuff, so... Otherwise I would have given it to him. But let's, yeah, let's get these documents.
Well, well. What have we here?
Okay.
Are you a vulture, I wonder? A scavenger, poking amidst a corpse whose bones were long since cleaned? Or merely an intruder, come into these darkspawn-filled wilds of mine in search of easy prey? What say you, Scavenger or intruder?
Yeah, what am I? I mean, how exactly am I an intruder? I mean, we are in the wilds, yeah, so intruder, and just how are these your wilds?
Because I know them as only one who owns them could. Can you claim the same? I have watched your progress for some time. Where do they go, I wondered? Why are they here? And now you disturb ashes none have touched for so long. Why is that?
Don't answer her. She looks chastened, and that means others may be nearby.
Oh, you fear barbarians will swoop down upon you.
Yes, swooping is bad.
She's a witch of the wild, she is. She'll turn us into toads.
Witch of the Wilds. Such idle fancies, those legends. Have you no minds of your own? You there, dwarf. You have nothing to fear from any witch. Tell me your name, and I shall tell you mine. Let us be civilized.
Sure. You can call me Velena.
And you may call me Morrigan, if you wish. Shall I guess your purpose? You sought something in that chest? Something that is here no longer?
Here no longer. You stole them, didn't you? You're some kind of sneaky witch thief.
How
Wow.
very eloquent.
Well
How
done,
does one
Alistair.
steal from dead men?
Quite easily, it seems. Those documents are Grey Warden property, and I suggest you return them.
I will not, for 'twas not I who removed them. Invoke a name that means nothing here any longer if you wish. I am not threatened.
I'm not quite sure how I feel about her. She doesn't seem yeah, I haven't really formed my opinion, I guess, about her. So if she didn't remove them, then who removed them?
'Twas my mother, in fact.
Okay, can you take us to her?
There is a sensible request. I like you.
Oh,
I'd be careful. First it's, I like you, but then zap. Frog time.
She'll put us all in the pot, she will. Just you watch.
If the pot's warmer than this forest, it'd be a nice change.
yeah.
Follow me then, if it pleases you.
Okay, sure. I mean, she hasn't given us any reason to not trust her, so for now I will trust her.
Greetings, Mother. I bring before you 4 Grey Wardens who...
I see them, girl. Much as I expected.
Are we supposed to believe you were expecting us?
You are required to do nothing, least of all believe. Shut one's eyes tight or open one's arms wide. Either way, one's a fool.
She's a witch, I tell you. We shouldn't be talking to her.
Quiet, Dareth. If she's really a witch, do you want to make her mad?
Yeah.
There is a smart lad. Sadly irrelevant to the larger scheme of things, but it is not I who decides. Believe what you will. And what of you? Does your dwarven mind give you a different viewpoint? What do you believe?
I really like how all the characters so far really respond to the fact that I am a dwarf. I really like how they implemented that into the game. So that also makes me really curious how characters would have responded if I were an elf or if I would have been a human. That's a really nice detail that they put in the game, which I personally really like. I'm not sure what to believe.
A statement that possesses more wisdom than it implies. Be always aware. Or is it oblivious? I can never remember. So much about you is uncertain, and yet I believe. Do I? Why, it seems I do.
So this is a dreaded Witch of the Wilds.
Witch of the Wilds, huh? Morrigan must have told you that. She fancies such tales, though she would never admit it. Oh, how she dances under the moon.
They did not come to listen to your wild tales, Mother.
True, they came for their treaties, yes? And before you begin barking, your precious seal wore off long ago. I have protected these.
You... Oh, you protected them.
And why not? Take them to your Grey Wardens and tell them this Blight's threat is greater than they realize.
What does she mean by that? So she kept them safe, the treaties? And I'm also curious how she knows all this. I mean, they seem to be mages, so maybe that's why she knows a whole lot about what's happening, but... Do I want to ask her how she knows all this, or what she means by the threat is greater than they realize? I think I'll ask this one. So what do you mean the threat is greater than they realize?
Either the threat is more, or they realize less. Or perhaps the threat is nothing. Or perhaps they realize nothing. Oh, do not mind me. You have what you came for.
Time for you to go, then.
Do not be ridiculous, girl. These are your guests.
Oh, very well. I will show you out of the woods. Follow me.
What was up with that lady, though? I mean, I have to say I found it kind of funny, but she didn't really end up telling us a whole lot. Except for that something big is going to happen, I guess. Hey, and we're back at the camp, it seems. Let me just quickly save the game before we continue. So yeah, we can bring our stuff to Duncan, but before I forget, I actually want to, yeah, help him.
The Mabari's stable for now, but not improving. Unless I get that herb I told you about, there's not much hope.
Is this the flower you are looking for?
Let me see. Yeah, that's exactly it. Wonderful. Give me a moment and I'll make this into an ointment.
Great.
He looks better already. I'm sure he'd thank you himself if he could.
Aw. What will happen to him now?
Let's give him a day or two to recover. Why not come back after the battle? Perhaps we can see about imprinting him on you.
Imprinting? What does he mean by imprinting? Like me becoming the owner of the dog? You think that that's possible?
Maybe. It's likely he understands you're responsible for curing him. Mabari are at least as smart as your average tax collector. Come back after the battle and just... well, take another look.
Yeah, sure. That's actually kind of cool. Having a dog. So, okay, we helped him. And I think for now we'll just move on with the joining ritual, since I am really curious what it is all about.
So you return from the wilds. Have you been successful?
We have.
Good. I've had the Circle mages preparing. With the blood you've retrieved, we can begin the joining immediately.
That's good. Yeah, maybe we should tell you about Morrigan and her mother.
There was a woman at the tower, and her mother had the scrolls. They were both very... odd.
Were they wilder folk?
I don't think so. They might be apostates. Mages hiding from the Chantry.
I know you were once a Templar, Alistair, but Chantry business is not ours. We have the scrolls. Let us focus on the joining.
Yeah, I agree with Duncan. Plus, I think mages should be allowed to live wherever they want, right? Now will you tell us what this ritual is about?
I will not lie. We Grey Wardens pay a heavy price to become what we are. Fate may decree that you pay your price now, rather than later.
Okay. Yeah, is he saying that we could die from this ritual? You're saying this ritual can kill us?
As could any darkspawn you might face in battle. You would not have been chosen, however, if I did not think you had a chance to survive.
Let's go then. I'm anxious to see this joining now.
I agree. Let's have it done.
Then let us begin. Alistair, take them to the old temple.
Oh, it's happening. It is happening.
The more I hear about this joining, the less I like it.
Are you blubbering again?
Why all these damn tests? Have I not earned my place?
Maybe it's tradition. Maybe they're just trying to annoy you.
Yeah, calm down. There's nothing we can do about it now.
I only know that my wife is in Highover with a child on the way. If they had warned me, it just doesn't seem fair.
Would you have come if they'd warned you?
Yeah.
Maybe that's why they don't. The Wardens do what they must, right?
Including sacrificing us?
I'd sacrifice a lot more if I knew it would end the Blight.
I mean, he does have a point. Yeah, you make a good point.
You saw those Darkspawns tonight. Wouldn't you die to protect your pretty wife from them?
I am...
Maybe you'll die. Maybe we'll all die. If nobody stops the Darkspawn, we'll die for sure.
That's true.
I've just never faced a foe I could not engage with my blade.
At last, we come to the joining. The Grey Wardens were founded during the First Blight, when humanity stood on the verge of annihilation. So it was that the first Grey Wardens drank of Darkspawn blood and mastered their taint.
We're going to drink the
yeah,
blood of those...
I already thought.
those creatures.
As the first Grey Wardens did before us, as we did before you. This is the source of our power and our victory.
Those who survive the joining become immune to the taint. We can sense it in the Darkspawn and use it to slay the Archdemon.
I had a feeling that we were going to drink the blood. So... yeah. There's probably a chance that you won't survive it, so those who survive?
Not all who drink the blood will survive,
Wow.
and those who do are forever changed. This is why the joining is a secret. It is the price we pay. We
That's
speak
harsh.
only a few words prior to the joining, but these words have been said since the first. Alistair, if you would.
Join us, brothers and sisters. Join us in the shadows where we stand vigilant. Join us as we carry the duty that cannot be forsworn. And should you perish, know that your sacrifice will not be forgotten. And that one day, we shall join you.
Oh,
Davith,
it's happening.
step forward.
Wow, it's not looking
Make us
good.
breath.
He's dying, isn't he?
I
Yeah.
am sorry, Davith.
That's such a shame because I actually kind of like
Step
David.
forward, Jory.
Oh no.
But I have a wife, a child. Had I known...
There is no turning back.
No, you ask too much. There is no glory in this.
Wait, what is Duncan doing?
I am sorry.
That's not good.
But the joining is not yet complete. You are called upon to submit yourself to the taint for the greater good.
So are we not going to talk about...
From this moment forth, you are a Grey Warden.
Are we not going to talk about Sir Jory just now? I guess that's the Archdemon.
It is finished. Welcome.
2 more deaths. In my joining, only one of us died, but it was horrible. I'm glad at least one of you made it through.
How do you feel?
How do I feel? What the heck happened? I mean, Jory has a wife who is pregnant and Duncan just killed him. I still cannot believe you killed Sir Jory.
Jory was warned that there was no turning back, as were you all. When he went for his blade, however, he left me no choice. It brought me no pleasure to end his life. The Blight demands sacrifices from us all. Thankfully, you stand here as proof they are not all made in vain.
Did you have dreams? I had terrible dreams after my joining.
Such dreams come when you begin to sense the Darkspawn, as we all do. That and many other things can be explained in the months to come.
Before I forget, there is one last part to your joining. We take some of that blood and put it in a pendant. Something to remind us of those who didn't make it this far.
Wow.
Take some time. When you're ready, I'd like you to accompany me to a meeting with the king.
I'm still kind of processing what happened just now. Jory was killed basically by Duncan and David died because of the blood. It seems like such waste. What kind of meeting?
The king is discussing strategy for the upcoming battle. I am not sure why he has requested your presence. The meeting is to the west, down the stairs. Please attend as soon as you're able.
Sure. Oh man. That was rather intense. So, I just lost Jory and David because of this ritual. But yeah, I guess there's no other way for the Grey Warden to defeat the Darkspawn, so I understand they have to do it, but still, it's really, really harsh that there are actually people dying from drinking the blood. Okay, I think I'm going to leave this part here. So in the next part, we'll be going to the meeting with the king. I'm really curious what will happen now that we are a Grey Warden. I really hope you enjoyed watching this part, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye, guys.